Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack. We being at our best. We building esteem of self through thinking, guys. And man, this gonna be a banger, man. So a lot of you fellas, man, strap up them big boy boots, man, and let's keep pushing, man. Man, so look, it's real simple out here. What I need some of you guys to do is find yourself a mentor. Find yourself a mentor or some type of support group. Guys, about a month ago, I was in the gym. I was in the gym hanging out with my dad, doing what I do, 71 years old. So it was time to do some cardio. Well, this particular day, my dad said, you know what? I'm gonna sit that out. So when I'm doing my cardio, it's a gentleman that jumped on the cardio machine right next to me, and he asked me how I was doing. So if y'all know me, if you ask me how I'm doing, I'm gonna tell you blessed. And so once we start having that exchange of information, we start seeing the God in each other. And he told me, he said, you know what? You're a man of God, man. I want you to come to my support group, a men's support group, man. You're going to really love it. I need you to come this Sunday. I need you to come here. I need you to come this Sunday. I need you to be in my support group. And guys, you know what? I went. Now, when I went to this support group, and as I go to the support group, it's called Men of God support group. Every Sunday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. You know, I was now for the first time in my life around grown men that were being very transparent with their problems, you know, talking about the issues that they were having in their life. See, the problem with a lot of us men, we don't want to talk. We don't want to give another man their props. We don't want to admit to another man, especially that we might be weak in an area, or we might be lacking in a certain area, or needing help. And then, you know, because of that, of course, if we don't want to be that way towards another man, God forbid we be like that around a woman. I'm here to tell y'all, guys, every relationship that I ever lost before age 30, I lost it because I couldn't be the best version of myself, because I was not man enough to talk about certain issues that was going on in my life. See, Coach One Stack wasn't always so open. You know, it was a point where, say, a conversation started going a certain type of way. When a conversation started going a certain type of way, I would start bucking, and I would go against the grain, and I would get real uncomfortable, and I just didn't want to have it. You know what I mean? But then when I learned how to open up, and the reason why I didn't want to open up, guys, is because I felt that I didn't want nobody looking at me like I was weak. I felt that, being a man, you don't want to talk about this because people are going to look at you sideways. But what I didn't know was it takes a bigger man to talk about their problems. It takes a bigger man to, express their problems, to go ask for help, to swallow their pride, to go get yourself a mentor. Guys, there's nothing wrong with having a mentor. You know, I have a lot of people that I look up to. You know, Ed, this video for you. You know who you are, bro, because I really look up to you in our group and in life. You're a real one. You know, I got a father that I look up to. I got brothers that I look up to. And when you are a man, if you are of a male and I tell you that I look up to you, man, you are a really good dude if I look up to you. Because, man, that validation coming from me, like, first of all, I don't have to validate anybody, but, man, I'm a different type of guy. I'm a different type of Christian. And, man, if I look up to you, believe me, you somebody worth looking up to, guys, on the real. But I need a lot of you guys to swallow that pride and go get yourself a mentor, fellas, especially you young people. A lot of you young people are on my channel saying, man, I wish I had a mentor like you when I was coming up. It's a young gentleman hit me. I don't know how old you are, but you just sent me a message saying that you wish you had a mentor like me because you got locked away when you were 13 years old. And I want you to know, brother, that touched my spirit, sending me that message, to even know that I could have that effect on you. And the thing is, that's why you have me now. And so many of our young men, we don't have mentors. It's not enough fathers in the home to lead these boys up right, to show them the way to be a man, to show them the right type of manhood. And then we wonder why we get so many of our young men lost to the system. We get so many of our men lost within their self. We have so many men that's not following God, first and foremost, because that's the key to all of this, is to be following God. When you follow God, everything else is going to fall in line. We have so many people, man, so many of our young men not following that word and not following God. So no wonder why, we making a lot of these young women sour. God, when you find that sour woman, when you find that woman who didn't just been through it and just somebody just took her down through there, God, you realize it was a man who caused that. You do realize that. It was somebody just like you, just like me, when we was younger that caused that. Because nobody tells us as young men, hey, you should be sleeping with one woman. You should be sleeping with one girl. Nobody tells us, hey, ladies, don't nobody tell us how to treat y'all when we're younger. Nobody tells us that. Matter of fact, we get cool points for the more women that we sleep with. We get more cool points for the more women that we can talk to. Me and my friends, we used to literally walk around with pens and papers and see who could get the most phone numbers. You know, it's a sport amongst men. It's competition. And then when we learn better, we do better. But see, a lot of us men, we don't tend to learn better until after we done been through the fire so much, until we done had 2 or 3 kids at a very young age, until we done got lost to the system and we got that felony on our jacket, and now we got to get out and act right. See, but if we had a mentor, or we seek some type of mentorship, or seek some type of self-help group, man, a lot of things could be avoided, guys. So I'm telling a lot of you men, a lot of you youngsters, especially you youngsters, you know, even grown men, even older men, because it's never too old to make a change. Man, get out there and find yourself a mentor. You know, I'm not telling you to come to me, you know, but I do consultations. Anybody that's done a consultation with me absolutely loves it, because I'm going to help you become the best version of you. At the end of the day, my job on planet Earth from our Father God is to be of service to as many people as possible. But you got to find yourself a mentor. For a whole lot of reasons. I have mentors because there are people doing things that I want to do, and I want to learn how to do them the right way. I don't have to bump my head if I don't have to. You don't have to bump your head if you don't have to. It's okay to go to another man, guys, and say, hey, can you be my mentor? Can you show me the way? Can you, hey, I like to hang out with you. I like to see what you do. How do you do this? That's something that's needed in this world, guys. Finding yourself a mentor, because Coach Ronstadt can only do so much. It's a different day and age than when I was growing up, especially for you younger generations. Your job interviews are online. Everything is done online. You guys have that personal stuff, that personal growth and personal relationships that we would have when we were growing up, because we used to go outside and had to interact amongst other people. You guys missed that, and it ain't your fault with your generation. It's not your fault. It's the technology. So a lot of you guys are lacking, because the majority of you guys want to ask me how to talk to somebody, how to communicate properly with a woman, how to communicate properly, period. Every question that I'm normally asked has something to do with communication. That's what a mentor is for, guys. But yeah, if you sit in the shadows, if you're seeking validation from others, right? If you have not faced your problems and know what area you're lacking in and what it will take to fix it, guys, you will never become the best version of yourself. That's all I'm saying. Get yourself a mentor, right? Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself that's doing everything that you should be doing. Follow their blueprint. There's nothing wrong with following the blueprint. You get yourself a mentor, you follow their blueprint, and be successful in whatever you're trying to do, right? And being the best version of you. Super simple. So, God, man, that's enough, man. If you like this video, man, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Share the video. Share the video. Watch the video. Get yourself a mentor. Put yourself in the best position possible to win. Don't you think you owe it to yourself? I think so.